Okay, picture this. You launch a metadata update across your top pages, expecting a small boost, and within days, impressions tumble. The team scrambles, there's no quick rollback, and the panic email thread starts. I've been there. It's a sinking feeling. Today, we're going to change how you approach that problem so it never blindsides you like that again.
Let's dive in. We'll walk through 5 operational rules for using feature flags and staged indexability for SEO experiments. For each rule, you'll get one immediate sprint task you can run today and a recommended 2 to 6 week KPI window to validate outcomes. No heavy engineering talk, just practical steps.
Rule 1. Design safe defaults and canonical fallbacks. The headline here is simple. Before flipping anything live, your crawler visible variant must be safe. If an experiment goes sideways, the default keeps your organic equity intact.
Immediate action. Pick one high-traffic page and add a canonical safe title and description fallback. That means a title and meta description that are neutral, accurate, and won't confuse search engines if they index the fallback. Validate it by fetching the page's Googlebot in staging.
Why this matters. If you roll out a creative, risky headline and there's no fallback, crawlers can index that risky version, and you could lose impressions for weeks. So ship defaults that preserve meaning and click intent. You can iterate from a safe baseline.
Rule 2. Use server-side feature toggles for metadata and critical content. Avoid client-only swaps for anything you care about ranking-wise. Client-side swaps can be invisible or inconsistent to crawlers and create unpredictable indexing.
Immediate action for this one. Implement a server toggle for one hero title on a key landing page with a safe default still rendered server-side. If your engineering team can flip a flag without waiting for a full release, you shorten your rollback time dramatically.
Rule 3. Staged indexability and cohort sampling. Don't blast changes to 100% of pages. Test on a conservative 5-10% holdout or a subset of properties first. Small samples let you observe directionality without risking your whole domain.
Immediate action. Create a 5% holdout segment for your next metadata test. Pick pages evenly across traffic tiers so the sample isn't biased. Run the test for a suggested 2 to 6 week window and resist the itch to declare victory on day 3.
Rule 4. Automate measurement and rollback gates. Predefine KPIs and alerts, like a 20% drop in impressions or a top-line CTR swing, and make rollback as simple as flipping a single flag. Automation reduces human hesitation when rapid action is required.
Immediate action here. Define the KPIs for your pilot, impressions, CTR, position, conversions, and set an alert threshold. Then, make sure your feature system can flip the variant back to the safe default with one click. If you can't do one-click rollback today, plan that as sprint number 1.
Rule 5. Codify a lightweight governance and audit trail. This is one-line sign-off territory. SEO, product, and legal confirm they're aware. Log experiments in a shared sheet and keep a retention policy for experiment data. It prevents delays and compliance surprises.
Immediate action. Add a one-page sign-off template to your release brief. 1 sentence on intent, 1 sentence on rollback criteria, and a checkbox for legal/privacy where needed. Make it mandatory for any SEO experiment that touches metadata or structured data.
Quick mini case and trade-offs. When done right, feature-flagged SEO experiments let you run faster, reduce blast radius, and make decisions with data. But there's a trade-off. Small holdouts produce noisy signals. That's why we recommend conservative samples and a 2 to 6 week measurement window.
Exactly. And when not to flag, if you're making a minor copy tweak with zero structural change, the engineering overhead may not be worth it. Feature flags shine when changes are high impact, metadata rewrites across dozens of pages, structured data shifts, or experiment-driven CTAs.
We also need to guard against the risks. Flags misconfigured can expose unsafe variants to crawlers, and tiny holdouts can trick you into false positives. The fixes are straightforward. Enforce crawler visible defaults, validate with staging fetches, keep holdouts conservative, and treat early wins as pilots.
How Think It Media can help. We offer a short pilot. We'll implement a feature-flagged SEO test for one site, set up the 5% holdout, wire automated alerts, and hand you a downloadable checklist and one-page sign-off template. Think of it as a taut, low-risk experiment to prove the process.
If you want an operational runbook, we'll include the immediate sprint tasks we talked about today, so your PM and dev teams can act in the next sprint. And we'll recommend KPI windows and minimum sample sizes, tailored to your traffic.
Before we close, one tactical step to run today. Create a 5% holdout for your next metadata change. Pick the pages, define your safe default, and set alert thresholds. Don't overcomplicate it. Just get a pilot running.
Most definitely. And remember the measurement window, 2 to 6 weeks. Treat early wins as pilots and only broaden rollouts after you see consistent, non-noisy signals.
If you'd like help running that pilot, or you want the checklist we mentioned, subscribe to the show and visit Think It Media's site. We'll make it simple to get started. Let's talk about this.